Hey everybody, 30 team preview, and this episode we'll be doing my second favorite team because I have family who lives in this city. It's a state, I think. I'm not quite sure. The name rhymes with mild. The Minnesota Wild. My second favorite team. Yep. Not gonna lie, I've liked them since I was a little kid. A little bit less than the Leafs, but I still cheer for them. I cheered for them big time in the playoffs against Chicago, and that Colorado series, Game 7. I was like on my feet in the playoffs because I love Minnesota. I've always have. My family lives in Minnesota, quite a bit of it. They go to Minnesota games sometimes. They kind of following Minnesota a bit, and I root for them. Not as much as the Leafs. Leafs are my thing. Leafs are diehard. I don't miss a Leaf game. I miss a lot of Minnesota games, but I'll still cheer for them. In the offseason, I like what they did. I think they got Brett Sutter, and they got Thomas Vanek. Provide some more scoring. They got rid of Molson, and Heatley, Stone, and McCormick. So I think they're right back where they were last year. I love this first line. I gotta keep Granlund right there, man. I gotta keep Granlund. Koivu's 89. I like him as a center, but Granlund, he's going to be such a great player. It's not even gonna be funny. This guy's gonna be getting 40 goals easily in my mind. He looks so good. Palmerville, Parise, Vanek, Koivu, Fonte, Nino Niederreiter, who I do like, so I'm gonna actually move him up there. Charlie Coyle, Holla, Cook, Brodziak, Zucker. Okay. Defense. Where's Ryan Suter? Where's the big boy? At 92, Spurgeon, Brodin, Scandella, Ballard, and Bickle. So the goalies, again, the weaker point, I guess, Josh Harding and Nicholas Backstrom. So let's quick swap that. Definitely what they need to work on is definitely goaltending and scratched. Bellew, Schroeder, Poland, don't know these guys. Okay. So let's get to the game, boys. Edmonton versus Minnesota, boys. So, damn it. As always happen. You might notice that this episode, last episode, I think next episode will all be recorded in sequence. I know this episode, and the previous one with the Los Angeles Kings was all in one shot. I'm offline because I haven't done the update yet. Sorry about that. I'm a little tired, I guess. Anyway, they were tied for 24th in the league in goals at 2.43. Wait, were they tied with LA? I don't know. I'll check that after. 7th in goals against at 2.42. I know my uncle's driven right there, and I kind of want to go to the game here, but someday. Power play 17.9, 16th, and PK 78.8, 27th in the league, so definitely work to be there. Minnesota's a very good team. Yeah. But I'm not biased. But they're good. So Granlund, Parise. Wow, a team like Minnesota with so much offensive power and likes to control the puck would drive a team like Edmonton crazy. When Parise and Suter both decided to go to Minnesota, I was a little sad because I wanted Suter to come to Toronto, but I mean, that was pretty cool. Anyway, yeah. So how many goals will Vanek provide, I'm guessing? I'm guessing maybe 20. I'm not going to think he's going to get 30 goals, 35. He might get 25. Can he get 30? Of course. Yeah, so yes. Can he get 30? Of course he can. Would he get 30? I don't know. He might get 35 actually. He can, but realistically, I'm saying more closer to 20, 25 if you're a Minnesota fan, which I guess is okay because I think that's what Molson would get and Heatley together. And definitely some young guys are going to step up and play a little better, get more goals. Holla, Coyle, those guys are going to get more goals this year, so they'll get all the goals they lost. They replaced them. That wasn't icing; it was past the red line. When it's hit front, shit. Yeah. Like I said, the main focus, I guess, Minnesota going forward is a goaltender. I believe if they're in the top 3 or 4 in their division by the end of the season, they need to go in the trade deadline and get a rental. I think Bordeaux would be a great choice for them, just for some solid goaltending. You know, not superstarish. You can probably get Bordeaux at an okay price. But yeah, I think Bordeaux is gonna retire. I mean, he might just wait for like an injury or something in the season, and then he'll get that team will offer him a contract. But I think he's either going to need a contract by the end of, like, okay, there's a file ready to install for the new update. So yeah, Bordeaux needs to find a home soon, or he's just might as well call it quits. He's had a great career. He's the greatest career any goalie could have. Call it quits, bud. But I'm talking a little bit about Bordeaux. Should be talking about the Minnesota Wild. Puck possession team, and I mean, you know, the top defenseman is Ryan Suter. I mean, they would not have won, I don't think, as many games last year if they didn't have Ryan Suter. I think they would maybe not even be a playoff team without Ryan Suter. Man, the guy just eats up minutes like he's a cookie monster and there's a bunch of cookies. That was a weird reference, but whatever. You know what I mean? Eats them up like crazy. And he can do that. He gets the puck back like that, and then he's going to go up and he's going to dangle a bit, and then he's going to find some open ice and go offside like that. In my mind, to be honest, I don't think Mikko Koivu is the correct captain for this team. Sadly, like, I think he's a great center. He could be a first-line center easily. He could be a first-line center on a very good team, but I don't think he's just captain material. That's like saying Phil Kessel leaves. Is he a first-line winger? Of course. He's one of the top 5 wingers in the league. I think he is the best right winger in the league. When you think of the other two being maybe Hossa, who in my mind is a little old, so I'd choose Kessel any day over that. And maybe Corey Perry, but again, he's a little older too. Corey Perry may be a little more consistent, but when Kessel gets hot, man, there's nobody in the league hotter than Kessel. So, I think Kessel is one of the best, and I cannot keep talking about the teams and other players, but that's my comparison. You know, you can have a first-line player not be a captain. You can have the best player on a team not be a captain. And that's what, you know, Koivu is the best player on the team probably, but besides Suter and Parise, but he's been there the longest. He's just not a captain. I'd rather give it to Parise or Suter, to be honest. They've been there long enough. They're not new guys. I'm sure their voice is heard well in the change room. I'm sure guys respect them now that they're not like newbies. Yeah, so my prediction, 4th in the Central Division, and they will make the playoffs via wild card, with the Dallas Stars being the 5th place team in that division. So those two teams will make the wild card. No teams in the other wild card will make it. That's just my prediction. Thank you guys for watching. I believe they will be out in the 1st or 2nd round of the playoffs. Thank you guys for watching. Like my page on Facebook, The Hockey Gods, or send me an email on your questions, comments, and opinions on what I say to thehockeylords@gmail.com. Thank you guys for watching. See ya, boys. Back next time.